One of the biggest mistakes I've seen people do is walking into recruiter office and start saying the wrong things. Recruiters are there to help you, but you need to understand and you need to remember that they also have a mission to meet. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what you should not tell your recruiter, why it matters, and how you can take control of the conversation. By the end, you will know how to approach this process with confidence and make decisions that set you up for success. Remember, your military career starts at the recruiter office. That specific moment when you walk into a recruiting office, that's where your career starts, okay? So let's start with the first part. So why it matters. Recruiters are professionals, but their job is to fill positions on any branch. It doesn't matter if it's for the Army, for the Navy, for the Air Force. They are there to fill positions, okay? If you go in unprepared, you may end up in a job that you don't want, or maybe it doesn't fit your goals, simply because you didn't ask the right questions or gave away too much information up front. The enlistment process, you need to understand, it's one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make. The things you say in that office on your first visit can literally shape your next 4 to 20 years of your life if you decided to make it out of make a career out of it. So let's make sure you go in smart, okay? Saying the right things. The first thing that you should not tell your recruiter is, "I'll take any job." Think for a moment. Why do you think that's important? Let me know in the comments. That's one of the worst things you can say to a recruiter. Why? Because it makes it easy for the recruiter to slot you on any job that they need to fill. Okay? Not necessarily the one that is best for you. Instead, you go in with at least 2 or 3 different MOSs or ratings or AFSCs for the Air Force. At least you show them that you did your research, okay? The second thing you should not tell your recruiter is, "I just want the bonus. I just want the cash." Okay? Yes, bonuses are real, but not every MOS or rating or AFSC has bonuses. So chasing only the money can land you in a field you hate. Maybe you just want the money and they put you in a security forces MOS, like an MP for the Army, or they put you as a cook in the Navy. And then 3 years after that, you're just hating your life because you don't like your job. You were only there for the $20,000 they give you up front. So bonus won't mean much if you're miserable doing your job for the next 4 years, okay? So focus on your career skills, promotions, potential, and long-term benefits. I mean, that's it. Focus on your career skill, promotion potential, and long-term benefits. The number 3, I don't plan on staying in. I just need college money. This might be true. A lot of people join the service just for the college money. But saying out loud can make you look unmotivated or uncommitted. So you need to be very careful with that. Instead, you can frame it as, "I'm interested in serving and also taking advantage of the education benefits." It shows you're serious about both. It shows them you're serious about serving, and then you're serious about taking advantage of the education benefits. Number 4, I don't care about my ASVAB score. That's the first thing you should care when you decided to join any type of service. Why? Because that's the wrong answer. Your ASVAB scores determines your future opportunities, career fields, and bonuses, okay? So if you shrug it off, you're limiting yourself. If your score isn't where you want it to be, ask about retesting, ask about testing groups studying groups or study apps, or maybe programs. Some people offer ASVAB tutoring. That's one thing you should look into if your scores are not where you want them to be. And then another one is personal issues or conflicts. For me, when I was a recruiter, that's a red flag right there. Don't go in talking about how you hate your authority, or you just want to get away from home, or you have problems with discipline. Because if you have problems with disciplines, or you just want to run away, I don't think you're a good fit for any type of military service, okay? So that sets off red flags, big ones, okay? Big red flags. So keep the focus on your goals, your strengths, and your willingness to serve, okay? So this is what you should do instead. So Know your ASVAB score. Research what jobs you qualify for based on your ASVAB scores, okay? Research MOS options. Have 2 or 3 in mind. When you walked into a recruiter office for whatever service, Army, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, just walked in with at least 2 or 3 jobs that you are thinking of, okay? And you need to think long term. Do you want to use your GI Bill? Do you see yourself retiring from the military? Don't think just thinking about the money, or because you want to run away from family, or because you just want to use the college money, okay? You need to think long term. If you only want to do your 3 or 4 years, it's still long term. So you need to set yourself for success. Ask questions. That's the best part. You need to ask questions. A recruiter's job is to give you the answer, and if the recruiter cannot give you the answer, I think you are in the wrong office. But they won't always volunteer for everything, okay? Ask about job availability, contract length, duty station, and promotion opportunity. That's very important as well, because different services, I want to say the Army has more duty stations than the Coast Guard, or and vice versa. So you need to ask those type of questions, okay? When you walk in like this, the recruiter knows you're serious, and you'll have more control over the outcome, okay? So imagine if you walk into a recruiter station knowing your ASVAB score, knowing what jobs you want to do, knowing what career field you're looking into, what type of education you want to pursue. The recruiter will say, oh my God, so this guy is prepared, okay? So they will take you seriously. But if you just walked in saying, I just want the bonus money, I don't care about my ASVAB score, I don't think they're going to take you very seriously, and they're going to put you in the first job they see available, and you will be miserable for the rest of your short career or long career. So here's the bottom line. Recruiters are not the enemy. They're not your enemy, okay? But they do have a mission to accomplish. Don't make it easy for them to slot you into any random crazy job. Don't undersell yourself, okay? By saying you'll take anything they offer you, or you just want only the money, okay? Do not undersell yourself. Go informed, go in confident, and most importantly, go in with a plan, okay? If you need help building that plan, let me know in the comments, from the ASVAB to choosing the right MOS to understanding the benefits and promotion system. That's what I do, okay? Make sure you hit that subscribe button right there. Like it, share it, and we'll see you on the next one.